to the cloud. Welcome everybody to our January representative update. I'm fighting a chest cold, so excuse me if my voice is raspy or I have a coughing fit or anything else crazy happens. There's a lot of content to go over, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If this is the first time, your first time on the call, I don't really pay attention to the chat box because I will lose my attention quickly and forget where I am in the presentation. So hold your questions. I know last time I told you guys all that and then I forgot to do the Q&A. But I'm human, I'm not perfect, I mess up all the time. So remind me to do Q&A at the end tonight. What I try to do is get through the formal presentation within the hour and then I'll stay on, and it's really loud. Uh-oh, am I too loud? How's the volume, guys? Am I too loud? No, okay. Yeah, just good, all right. Try adjusting the volume on your speakers, perhaps. Sorry if I'm too loud. We've got some yeses, but mostly no's, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to start the slideshow here. And we cannot see you. You can see me, but we cannot see you. So no worries on how you prepared to look for this this webinar. Here's all of my websites you can follow me on, and I did post, I sent out an email with the presentation so that you could take notes, and I'm gonna lower my chat box because I'm getting distracted. Okay, so if you have questions, please hold them until the end. All right, so who is Emily Seagren? Why the heck should you listen to me? I'm a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur. I started selling Avon to be able to spend more time with my family. I was awarded the Woman of Enterprise in 2015. I'm a gold leader and last cycle sold at the President's Council level. I've been a rep since January 2008. I just had my 9-year anniversary. And why should you listen to me? Well, I've spent a lot of time working one-on-one with customers. So I have a retail store, and I spent a lot of time helping customers. We had probably an average of 20 to 30 customers a day. So it gave me the opportunity to really learn the products, get to know our customers and what they're looking for, and kind of their shopping habits and how they interact with the Avon product. I get to see all the products and test them out. For my LABC last year, we did an average in award sales of $9,200 a month. E-sales I started focusing on after I decided I thought I wanted 2 stores. Big mistake there. But I focused on online marketing because the stores weren't supporting their expenses. So instead of quitting, filing bankruptcy, I said I need to make more money. So I started marketing my business heavily online. My e-sales averaged about $7,000 per month last year. And then I also sell my training products. So whatever you do with your Avon business, I really recommend that you slowly take moves and calculated risk to build the Avon business that you want. So if that means hiring helpers or working it at nighttime after you're home from your full-time job, there's probably going to be some sacrifice there. But the longer you do it, the more you get to know what you're doing, the more money you make, the less you have to worry. So pick out your big goals, whether it's quit your full-time job and do Avon, hit the highest sales level in Avon. If you want to just focus on one area of the business, that's fine. But I always recommend doing all of them so that you're bringing in the most money and you have a solid foundation and you're able to reinvest back in your business. Team Momentum ended at 1.27 million last year, averaging 106,000 per month. So way to go. Kudos to Team Momentum. You guys give yourselves a pat on the back, self-hug from me. Online appointments, I had 844 last year. So that's about 70 per month. My mission with makeup marketing is to teach as many Avon reps as possible how to build an online business through sales, recruiting, and leadership. And what would I do differently is I would have started recruiting earlier, because I am really seeing the financial payoff in the leadership program. I was always scared of recruiting and scared of approaching people. So I found a way for people to come to me through writing blog posts and doing social media recruiting. So we have some events coming up here. Our next webinars will be in February 9th and the 23rd. You can go to emilyseagren.com. That's a newer website where I have all of my events and training on there. So that's what that site is for. And next week, Monday, we start our January boot camp. So I'm excited for those of you who are registered. I am traveling on Monday. So I'm traveling home from Florida. So there won't be as much activity going on Monday, but I will have stuff automated, ready to go out to you Monday morning. So you can work at it on it at your convenience. Okay, and I just want to go through this real quick. I have put all of my current training on emilyseagren.com. They're now available on demand, $5 each, or you can buy the DVD bundles still. So if you want to go back and print these slides out, again, they are in the Makeup Marketing group. They're also in the Team Momentum files. So we are 636 reps strong. So far, we're starting all over again. It's an exciting thing and it's a scary thing. $40,300 team sales increase over last year already. So what are you going to do to make a difference in your business in 2017? This is the perfect time to make changes, adjust, and really make this your year to shine. So what are you going to do differently? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. So figure out where your time is best allocated, and focus on that area first. Whichever area of your business you want to grow the most, always prioritize that when you sit down to do Avon. Way to go in campaign 2. We had 38,400 in unit sales. We have a year to date of almost 86,000. And we were the #2 leader team in the nation. And they made a little bit of change to titles. So I guess there's now bronze, silver, and gold. So it's not just leader and then silver and gold. It's bronze, silver, gold. But we're still considered leaders. All right. I like to include some uplifting inspiration and some quotes in here. You were born to be real, not to be perfect. Want to be happy, stop trying to be perfect. Not all of us are perfectionists. I struggle with that. I'm very hard on myself. So whatever personality trait that is holding you back in your business, identify that so that you can start making changes and work with those obstacles. As soon as we know what our weaknesses are, we can work to improve them and you know, just be satisfied with where we're at and where we're going on this journey. So I like to put in some pictures. So this was in Arizona. We had a lot of fun, so much fun. It was a little bit chilly there. I was very surprised. So I think I packed a little too light, but we had so much fun. I was a little hesitant going into the meeting. Kind of a little upset with Avon, to be honest, because we hadn't heard anything from corporate in a while. I think they were holding all of the changes until the meeting, and it just felt a little frustrating. I felt like my business was at a standstill. So they completely blew me away at the conference. I'm more than excited about my business and can't wait to help all of you guys achieve some of these great changes that they're making to help us make more money, earn trips. You'll see the changes coming up soon here. So this is Joanna Niederheiser and Kim Ivy. Joanna and I were the big winners. Autumn Lugo was a huge winner too. She won a trip for 4 to Disney World. Joanna won $500 and I won $1,000. Here's Betty Palm. She's our president of social selling. And then we met up with Cheryl, who's one of our top team momentum reps, and her husband, Buddy. So I always try to mix pleasure with business. When I go on Avon trips, I like to extend it, come in a day early or leave a day early, so I can try to meet team members and just get a chance to look around and enjoy that we get to visit all these different locations and work our own business. It's a really great deal. I'm liking my Avon business more and more. The more I get to travel and have freedom with my family. So no real changes to the Kickstart program. So that's our onboarding program for our new representatives. They still have the potential to earn $1,000 in their first 90 days with Avon. Oh, wait, okay, there is a change. Just kidding, good thing I have it in a slide. One change, now their first order can be any size. So all first orders of any size earn the 40%. So that used to be 150, that's now any size, and that starts with campaign 4. And then they have 7 campaigns. So I just lied to you last slide. 2 changes, any size on their first order, and now it's going to go up to 7 campaigns. So of course you want to help them right in the beginning, bringing in a friend to Avon, as well as meeting those those sales goals. So let's celebrate our new reps, sellers. As we go through recognition, those of you that are not on my team, think about how you can recognize your customers, recognize your team members. Recognition is a great way to encourage growth. I'm going to take a drink because I feel a coughing fit coming. Okay. We have Jillian, Diana, Agnieszka, hopefully I didn't butcher that name, Barbara, Isis, Jose, Elizabeth, Rachel, Erica, and Bobby. These are representatives in our in their first 4 campaigns. So those are really good size orders. Keep up the great work. Please reach out if you have questions that I can help you with. Okay, excuse me. 2 ways to earn, 2 ways to sell. I still highly recommend that you take advantage of all of the opportunities Avon gives us. And one of the huge changes that I think I raised my hands and said, hallelujah, we finally got our graduated commission scale for online sales. So now your face-to-face and your online sales will be combined to determine your commission amount on both your online orders and your face-to-face orders. So you no longer have to withhold from promoting your website, because you can earn up to 50%. I got a 5% raise just attending Arizona. So I like that. We also have our points program. Nothing is changing with that. You can earn points for sales, recruiting, and leadership. So it's similar to a credit card rewards program, and you earn points and then you can redeem them for different prizes. I know I repeat this every time, you guys, but we have to remember that there are people in different stages of their Avon business. Yes, the commission changes start in campaign 9. Yes, yes, yes. So there's people in different stages of our business. Try to relate back to what it was like when we were first starting and trying to find our way around. So as a leader, it's really important to talk about the President's Club, some of our base programs all the time, so that our newest representatives can be excited about that and work towards those goals. So here's the different sales levels. Average amount needed if you go from campaign 1 to campaign 26. So pick a level. I suggest picking one higher than whatever you were last year. If you hit President's Club last year, go for Honor Society. Have a goal and then figure out your plan of action. We can't meet these goals if we don't take actionable items and actionable tasks to meet these goals. So the first step is to pick where you want to shoot, and then you decide how you're gonna get there, okay? And I like the idea of moving one up, not just like skipping, you know, and going all the way to the top. Okay, so here's the earnings big news. Earn on every dollar, so there's no longer that $50 minimum, I believe. You guys always check with Avon. I try to give you the most up-to-date and accurate information, but I can be wrong, and I am all the time. So I try to present to you the correct information, but if you hear conflicting information somewhere else, go to Avon to ask for sure. Simplified earnings, so we are now going to earn a higher percentage on watches as well. They used to be fixed earnings. They are now in the jewelry category for to earn up to 50%. And then earn the same on e-store and brochure sales. Okay, so what did we learn? Samples sell. Make sure that you try to stock up on samples. I don't like to just blindly give samples out to everyone. What I do like to do, if there's a big product launch, like a little red dress, I do include a sample of that with every book I hand out. So if there's a big product launch, I give it to everyone. Otherwise, if it's a specific product, say it's a new product and the samples are kind of pricey and I can't afford to give it to everyone, I like to ask or find my skincare customers. So if you're tight on funds and you can't afford to supply everyone with samples, ask people, would you like to try a sample of this? I'd rather hand out 5 to people who say yes than hand out 50 to blind strangers that I don't know whether they want them or not. We want to make our money go far, and we want to invest wisely in our business. So try to order samples, and we can always try to get higher sales out of our existing customer base. So sometimes it's not about using samples to find a new customer. Maybe you want to introduce one of your makeup customers to our fragrance. So you can see how you can cross-sell and try to leverage your current customer base to make more money. So like I said in the beginning of the presentation, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but what I do is I have 2 labels on the front of my book. They're colored, they're bright neon colored labels. So I buy those, they're the Avery brand, 50, actually I won't tell you the label number because I'm not sure what they are. But if you look for neon labels, and I believe they're 1 inch by 2 5/8. And those work really well to put up information on. And what I do is go to Campaign Central, 5160. Okay, I didn't know if the colored ones were a different number than the white ones. So anyways, I'm sure Ann's right. Okay, so Campaign Central, I say check out campaign for featured products. I list the 3 that Michael and Stephanie go over in Campaign Central, and I tell them what page they're on. So right away, something to grab my customer's attention. And then I do the free shipping on $40 orders and the welcome code for 20% off 50 or more. So what that does, if you're handing out books or leaving them places without handing someone where you can get their follow-up information, that gives them an incentive to go right to your website and place an order. So definitely take advantage of that. I see your hands raised, but I gotta go. I gotta keep going. So hold your questions. I'll get to them at the end. Those that don't want to stay on for the Q&A don't have to. Okay, so if you're selling Little Red Dress, are you asking if they'd like to pair it with the shower gel and body lotion? When you layer your fragrance, it sticks with you longer. It's always important to have product knowledge because it makes it much easier to sell. So fragrance charts, get that fragrance chart, bring it with you, laminate it, put it in a presentation folder. You guys, there's always ways to look professional and not have to spend a lot of money. So find that fragrance chart. I'll attach it to my follow-up email to you guys so you can print it out, and I will take a picture so that you guys can see what I put on my labels, and I'm going to try to get that to you. I got a lot going on, but I'm going to try and get that to you so that you get it tomorrow. We have our featured products in campaign for the Nutra Effects, the Sleek and Polished Jewelry, and Skin So Soft Body Lotions. So these slides, I'm not going to read all through them, but it's really helpful information. Take the 3 featured products from Campaign Central and learn about them. If you learn about 3 different products every campaign, you will be a top seller before you know it. It's always nice to be able to say things about the product. So if you haven't tried them yourself, you can at least go over the benefits with them, or here's some selling tips for you, and here's some words that you can say. And you know, with Avon, there's a lot of information out there. So don't get overwhelmed. If you only can handle learning about 1 each time, learn about 1. Do it well, and then add on, okay? So I know that I have a lot of information out there. Avon, you know, swamps us with information. It can get overwhelming, and you can just like want to throw your hands up and not do anything. So just do a little bit at a time, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever your schedule allows for, and then build from there. So you guys can find all of this information on youravon.com under Campaign Central. And just take the time to read through them before you start selling out of the next campaign. All right, so Avon was at the Golden Globes. I posted a picture of Anna Kendrick, and she was wearing our lipstick. Celebrities and featured articles, featured products in magazines, always popular and a great way to introduce Avon back to your customers. So I know we have a little bit of a stigma attached to the Avon name, that we've been around for 500 years and only my grandma wears Avon. No, not true. We appeal to all ages. We have awesome products. If people try them, they will get hooked again. We just need to be the ones to really promote the product and keep it fresh and exciting and share about it. So use these different, check out your representative news and read in there, because it'll tell you where our products are being featured. Then you can go find the article and share it to your Facebook or share it to Pinterest. A third-party recommendation is stronger than your own recommendation, because we're reps. Of course, we're going to say we like them. There's new posts in the social media center for ultimate winter skincare. Make sure when you're posting online that you're also providing tips and industry news, and not just pitching product or pitching the opportunity all the time. People will start unfriending you and not following you and blocking you. So we want to be interesting, we want to be helpful, and we want to share information that people want to share. Sparkle like a boss, I believe. Let's see. Okay, coming to a close. Campaign 3. We had the opportunity to earn the Avon and the Beauty Boss necklaces for certain sales levels. So we are on to bigger and more exciting incentives, you guys, which I'm going to tell you about in a little bit. But let's celebrate our top sellers. Top 15 in sales. We have Peter, Jillian, Kimberly, Sharon, Diana, Cheryl, Agnieszka, Ellen, Kira, Brenda, Katie, Barbara, Denise, Pamela, and Lorianne. Way to go. Campaign 2 is a rough one. I think it was my worst campaign last year. So if you guys had bad sales, don't get too hard on yourselves. Don't beat yourselves up. Things can only look up from here, okay? And these are good numbers. I'm not saying those are not. I just, for those of you who feel frustrated, there is a light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay, so here's something to be excited about. And apparently I gave a little sneak to everyone on Facebook. I didn't even realize I did it. But I was at the conference, and Sierra, one of the divisionals, took a picture of me, and this was in the background, and you guys were all like zooming in and trying to see what it was. And I was like, oops. I guess I leaked a little bit. But anyways, ticket to Boss Life. So we're going to basically be getting Avon lottery tickets. Woo! I love the lottery. Earn a scratch-off card for each personal recruit that you bring in from campaign 2 to 13. So what do I mean by personal? I mean that you are not receiving this as a lead that you're buying through Alma. So personal can be someone that you sign up that's on your daughter, a brownie mom that you know. It can be your best friend. It can be your mom. As long as they don't live at the same address as you. It can be someone you blindly find on social media. It can be someone who signs up from your blog post. So see where I'm going with this. There's so many different ways to recruit. Someone that walks by your booth and wants to sign up at a craft fair. So personally recruit, meaning you do not buy the lead, from campaigns 2 to 13. And you could win one of thousands of prizes. I have a pretty lame game show host voice. Anyways, make sure you're always checking your social media center. For those of you who are not as advanced in social media, or just don't have the time or the creativity. Maybe don't want to be creative. I like to, but not everyone does. So go here, share often. The point is not to go in there and share them all at the same time. Go in there, share them throughout your day, throughout your work. Take a break, go share on social media. 2 hours later, go back in there, share a different post. So it's important that we understand how social media works and use that to our advantage. So let's talk about these coupon codes. It was a nice, not a nice shock the day before we left for the leadership conference that all the coupon codes stopped working. So I was mad, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's a new guy who's in charge of sales and activation, and I let him have it that first night at conference because I was just so frustrated. And it was just a miscommunication at corporate. They did not let us know many details about what was happening, and they got pulled before we were notified. So Avon is phasing all those coupon codes out, which I agree with. I think earning more as a representative on online sales is more important than deeply discounting our product, because we're lowering the value. We're comparing ourselves to Walmart instead of Sephora and Ulta, some of the bigger beauty brands out there, and we want to be the best. So the coupon codes that do work are welcome and thank you 20 for 20% off 50 or more. Each customer can use that one time. So those are the two codes that work that you can use on your marketing materials, that you can print on your business card. Avon promised us that if they're going to get rid of those, they will give us advance notice and phase them out instead of just pulling them without our knowledge, okay? So some of my past videos aren't going to make sense anymore, but hey, that's what happens with information. It's constantly changing and updating. So let's take a look at what's going on with our catalogs, our sales materials. You can sell Campaign 4 in Campaign Central. Go watch that video. Look at their tips, read about those products, and you can preview Campaign 5 and 6. So go preview. Can you afford to buy those products so you can demo them to your customers? You guys have to buy clothes. You have to buy shampoo and conditioner. You have to buy you don't have to buy makeup, but I do. So take steps to replace all your stuff with Avon stuff. They did an exercise where they asked us how much Avon we're wearing. I started telling you guys that before. But I have earrings, and all my makeup is either Mark or Avon. For the longest time, I did not wear the products, and I had a friend that said, well, how can you be an authentic rep if you don't use the products? Well, sometimes, I'm stubborn, and it takes me a while for things to set in with me, but finally it did, and I have replaced all my products. I use all that I can, and I almost always love the products. So I encourage you to invest when you can, and if you can't, read the reviews on the website so that you can relate it to other people's experiences. So you can check your email center and social media center for ideas of what to be marketing about. Follow Avon Corporate on the different social media sites. It's another source of information. All right, I see your guys' questions, but I'm gonna keep plowing through because I'm about halfway through. Okay, so we have our top 10 in e-sales. These are my team members, and this is the amount that they did in e-sales in Campaign 2. So congratulations to Kimberly, Peter, Ann, Eduardo, Jillian, Cheryl, Rachel, Black, Jennifer, and Graciela. Good job. Yay. Taking after me. I like it. 67 out of 72 reps on Team Momentum that had online orders in campaign 2 have their automated email program turned on. So make sure that you have yours turned on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look my video up on YouTube on how to turn on your automated email program. It's free marketing. It's a free tool that Avon does for us. You set it and you forget it. You keep adding email addresses to your address book, and you keep getting more customers. And Avon continuously markets to them for us. So free is good, you guys. Take advantage of everything Avon does for us. Host a Boss Life event. So if you are shy, you don't like prospecting, you don't like going up to strangers and say, hey, I really like your purse. You know, I'm not good at prospecting, can you tell? I feel uncomfortable. People can tell I'm not confident. I like to be at a table, and I'm okay standing in front of the table and interacting and socializing. But I like more of that casual conversation where I can just talk to people, and maybe at the end there slip in something about Avon and try to get them to ask me about selling Avon. So if you are like that, you may want to be the master of doing Avon events, set up at craft fairs, set up at job fairs, have a Boss Life event in your house, have a home party, have a Boss Life Facebook party, whatever it is. And there are sales tools to help support you. So when you log into youravon.com, on the right-hand side, you can click on this Host a Boss Life event, and you can find all of these materials. This is a really good deal right here. A mini recruiting booklet, $3 for 25 of those. So get as many as books that you buy. So let's say a box of books is 60 books. Let's say you get 2 boxes, that's 120 catalogs. Get 125 matching recruiting booklets to go in there. Or if you can't afford that many, buy 25 for $3 and ask someone, hey, are you interested in reading about becoming a representative? It's a lot easier to prospect when you have a piece of marketing material that you can hand over, focus on. It makes you less nervous, I think, just having information or something that you can rely on in case you get stuck or stutter over your words or something like that. So go check out that page. Good stuff there. You can get balloons, pins. That's another way. If you're short on funds, wear a pin. Avon pins are very affordable. That way people will ask you. So here's something exciting. Avon shared with us news about phase 2 of us making more money. Phase 2, more money for reps. Yay! Okay, 7 ways to earn. Here's phase 1 that's rolling out 2017. So we currently earn on our 3 generations. When you hit executive, you get a Gold Leader bonus on your Gold Leaders team. There's the Executive Leader Cash bonus, first order $20 bonus. So that means everyone that you sign up that places their first order, you will earn a $20 check on. So that is replacing the All Aboard with onboarding. We're also going to get a sponsoring bonus of 3%. So when we sign up, I I don't want to tell you which campaign that starts in. Maybe you guys can help me in the chat box, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But what it means is everyone that we sign up from there for, oh girl, Anne's my like lifesaver on details. She always knows exactly. I think she knows like those rules and regulations that are in fine print. I can tease her because I love her. So starting with campaign 4, anyone that you sign up from then on, you will earn an extra 3% on. You just got a 3% raise and $20 for every person you sign up. Rank advancement, when you advance in title, there's a bonus. There's also a mentoring bonus for helping your team move in title. Check this out, you guys, 5 generations. So okay, maybe you didn't care before if your girl in generation 3 signed someone up, but you're gonna care in 2018 because we're gonna earn on 5 generations. 5 generations. Avon is hearing us. They know we want to make more money, and we're ready to work for it, okay? So they are telling us that they are investing, and it's only going to get sweeter from here. So here's a look at the chart. And for those of you that don't do leadership, I know this looks very, very scary. So those of you who are interested in leadership, don't know much about it, what I recommend you do is do 1 level at a time. So if you have no one below you, become a promoter by finding your first interested person, signing them up. You just need $50, or let's see, personal sales, personal qualifications. Okay, so you need $50. They need to place an order. You'll get $20 when they place their first order, and then you'll get a 3% bonus on their sales. All right, so that's how that works. Anyone on Team Momentum, I'd be happy to go into more details about how leadership works. And I do want to show you these sweet numbers down here, though. Let me move my... Okay, there we go. So look at this. These are our promotion bonuses. So when you promote to Platinum Executive Leader for the first time, you can win $20,000. You can earn $20,000, okay? So earning is when you work for it. Winning is when you're lucky. Usually in Avon, we're earning. And mentor bonus, $10,000. So it is fun to look all the way at the top of the chart to see what is possible with Avon. Let's take, oh, and I apologize. Oh, no, I did update that. Okay, never mind. Our top 5 in team sales, we have Cheryl, Kim, Trisha, Tracy, and Chantel. Top 5 in team total reps, Cheryl, Kim, Leticia, Tracy, and Trisha. If you are on Team Momentum and you want to make more money and you are not scared, or you are willing to be scared and recruit people, if you get to Star Promoter, I work with all of the people who are interested in working leads, and I help you with the leads. So if you're interested, get to Star Promoter, and then we can work together from there. So we have quite a few team members who have already signed up, people in January. We have Cheryl, Kira, so here, Heather, Amy, Dee, Kim. I had to laugh because I called Kim Karpowitz KK one time, and I think, I don't know if she wants to be compared to Kim Kardashian or not. All right, Vanessa, Felicia, and Leticia. So way to go, those of you that are growing your teams. Don't forget about the Rise Up incentive. You still have through campaign 6 to earn this promotion bonus. That is still in effect, and pretend I didn't have that bullet down there because all aboard's all done. All right, so let's talk about some exciting stuff here. And I cannot believe how easily achievable this trip is. I've been on a lot of trips. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen one that is so easy to achieve. And to have it at Atlantis, it's like a dream come true. They always advertise on the kids' channels, and Ava will kill me if I don't bring her. So I guarantee you I will be there with Rob and my kids, Josh and Ava. Let's talk about what you have to do to get there. Okay, so here is how you can earn points. Sell 300 each campaign, earn 75 points. All right, recruit from an Avon source, 150 points. Recruit from a personal source, you get double the points, 300. Advanced Leadership Achievement Title, 1,000 points. Mentor a first generation to promote achievement title, 500 points. So a trip for one, 2,500 points. Trip for two, we all want to bring someone we know and love with us. So go for that 4,000 points. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. And hopefully I'm not mistaken with my math, because this looks really easy to me. So tell me in the chat box if you agree that this is correct. Totally attainable. Set your goal. Double down on number of recruits. So those of you who haven't recruited, make it a habit to ×2 whatever you need. So let's say that you need, let's say you need 5 reps, okay? So you want to recruit 10 and work with all of them, and you'll probably end up where only 5 will submit an order. Out of those 10 reps, probably only 1 will be interested in doing leadership. So always boost how many people you're going to try and get, because if you just set it at the minimum, if you just set it at, hey, I want 5 people, I'm going to recruit 5 people, you're going to get disappointed. So I'm telling you right now, go after it, double your goal. And to earn that trip for one, maybe Ann can back up my math here. So you should get 75 points for every campaign that your sales are over 300. Okay, so 75 points times 7 campaigns. So we're going campaigns 3 through 9. That's 525 points. 300. So go after those personal recruits. So if you want 1 each campaign that places an order, recruit 2. If you want to be extra safe, recruit 4 per campaign, okay? 300, so that's 1 that actually counts for each campaign times 7, 2,100. That gets you your free trip. So who can sell over 300 each campaign and bring 1 person into Avon each campaign? You guys all can do that. You just have to find how you like to recruit. I'm telling you guys the truth. I was like fearful of talking to people about the opportunity, and I found through writing blogs and doing social media posts that I could attract people to me. So figure out your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit to get excited and keep that that momentum going. You'll surprise yourself, okay? Trip for 2. So 75 points times 7, sales over 300 each campaign, 2 recruits from a personal source. 4,200. Are you guys excited? Are you still on the call? Are you there? Hallelujah. Amen. Woohoo. Oh, we got hands raised. Yay. Okay, cool. Are we gonna meet in Bahamas? Are we going to Atlantis? I think we should all go there. Avon events are the best ever. I'm getting excited, all these green hands raised. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, let's do this, you guys. Campaigns 3 through 9. We have it in the bag. All right. So it's all good. I am good on time here. Again, I want to go over our upcoming events.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Siri's talking to me now. She said, yes, it is. I don't know why, I don't know why she's answering me. The slides and sharks scare me a bit. Yes, I am not sure about those sharks, but I did ride a camel when we were in Arizona. Rob and I had no kids, and got me excited here. I'm coughing. Rob and I had no kids, and where do we end up? At the zoo with a bunch of kids. And I committed Rob and I to riding camels, and it was kind of fun, something I've never done before. And you guys, you just have to keep that sense of adventure with you. I was way more adventurous in my teenage years, and I try to push myself nowadays. Because you really feel alive and excited when you step out of your little bubble. All right, I gotta stop laughing or I'm gonna have coughing fits. So boot camp, I'm closing registration tomorrow night at midnight, okay? So if you want to join, it's $20. You can still go sign up at emilyseagren.com. All right. My live feeds. I know I was a little too amped over there, and you guys, they put me on a steroid for my chest infection, my respiratory infection, and so if I was oversharing, don't tell anyone. That might be why. They told me they're not gonna put me on prednisone anymore. So I apologize for being too happy or putting anything inappropriate, but I was having fun. All right, so leadership, February 9th, our next call, sales and recruiting call, February 23rd. Mark your calendars. Put Atlantis on your calendar. Do it right now. Right now. It's on my calendar. I'll show you guys if I can get all this stuff. The Bahamas trip includes, get this, ready? Air, food and drink, hotel. It's so exciting. I'm like so ecstatic, and I can't wait to see how many Team Momentum and makeup marketers earn this trip. So June, here we go. Look at that. June 11th through the 14th, Atlantis. I'm gonna be there, be square. Cheryl and I are doing the Avon walk in Chicago on the 3rd. So I'm going to have a busy June. That's how you make these things happen, you guys. Commit to them and then figure out how you're going to get there. So I want you to block off June 11th through the 14th in your planner, in your smartphone, whatever you use to manage your time, and hang a picture of the Atlantis. That's going to be me and you guys on the tube slide. All right, let's do this. Hang a picture in your office, by your computer, daily reminder that you are going to Atlantis on Avon's time. All righty. I will put the links to register for all upcoming events in your follow-up email. I haven't been home much, so I haven't had a chance to make many new videos, but feel free to check out the ones that are already there on my YouTube channel. Bahamas board hanging on my computer. Yes, I should sell shirts again. I should. I will do that for sure. And I will put the money towards my breast cancer walk. Yay, Lori, thank you. It's good to have good friends, you guys, because people bounce ideas off each other, and then it's like, bing, I got a light bulb moment. Oh, Patricia's got points already. Girlfriend, where do you look that up? I looked for the report the other day and I didn't see it. Or are you just keeping track of your own? Is there somewhere where we can see it already? Surround yourself with people who you look up to, people that provide you with helpful information, people who are where you want to be. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Cut out that negativity in your life. If there's people you don't trust, if there's people that you just have an icky feeling about, or that gossip or make rude comments on your posts, get rid of them, man. We need positive people. We need to lift each other up, okay? Here are all of my different ways you can follow me, and feel free to look at my websites. You know, I've gotten upset when people have copied me in the past, but if you're looking to me for inspiration, and always, if I give you permission to copy, go for it, okay? I'm becoming much more laid back in my older days here. So look to me for ideas, and I'd love to help you build a stronger online presence. You'll see I have a lot of, so I have 5 blogs. Don't be intimidated by the amount of stuff I put out there, because I started at I had one website, and that was the Avon website, and I would post on the blog like twice a month. So I had 2 blog posts a month, and that was like all I did online. And those blog posts were ugly, you guys. So I did not get this way overnight. I have been working and adding, and every time that I'm ready to take my business to the next level, I make sure that I can keep up with what I'm already doing. So don't add tasks if you're not comfortable with what you're doing. Now I got a stuffy nose. I'm just a mess. All right, so now I will go to the chat box. Thank you guys for staying on, and I hope you found the information helpful. I'll go with one question here already. If a rep goes to collections, they have to pay off their old account and then open a new one, right? So what happens if they sign up and they had a balance? You will get a notification that you have a self-appointment, but it'll say duplicate account in red, and they will have to clear that balance before they're able to register on youravon.com. So I did put the suggestion into corporate to block them from being able to sign up until that old account is paid off, because in my experience, it makes everyone frustrated. The new reps frustrated that they charged for a kit even though they can't become a rep yet again. I'm frustrated because I have to reach out and figure out how they can pay off their debt and open that new account. At least I'm a hot mess. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, like the nasal operator voice here. So yes, they do need to be in good standing with Avon, with the collection company on any previous account before they're able to sell again. So I don't know why people sign up and pretend like they didn't know they had a balance, because I'm sure they know, but it's just a frustrating situation for everyone. So they would count as a new rep. So almost always with Avon incentives, it has to be a qualified new rep, which means they place an order. So in that case, that would not count. I like to sign up a lot of people and help as many people that want help, but people don't normally count until they actually place an order. So that's why it's You might even want to quadruple your goals because let's say we need 2 people. I sign up 10, 5 place an order, 2 are successful. It all dwindles down. So always overshoot your goals. Let's see, how long? Oops, okay. Snot monster. All right, you made me laugh, Sarah. Hopefully I don't start coughing again. So they would count as a new rep. I answered that one. For Bahamas trip, new reps have to put in a certain size order. I think they can put in any size order. Anyone want to agree or disagree with me on that? How long is Kickstart till? Kickstart is good until they say otherwise. So I got hands raised, so hopefully that means you guys agree. They can put in any size order on their first campaign, and that will count. I am loaded up. I'm loaded up on like Dayquil, and I was on an antibiotic, and we threw the steroids away, but let's see. Would they count as a new rep if they pay their account, sign up for a new account, and place an order? Yes. If they square away their, the only time I've seen where someone cannot ever come back to Avon is if the Avon account was settled in a bankruptcy. I have come across that, so that people should know that. But yes, if someone pays off their account, signs up again, they're in good standing, places an order, pays for it, then they will count. Okay. Qualified order is 150. So you guys, I'm not quite sure on those specific details. So what I recommend is pulling up the Vacation Like a Boss support guide. If you like to read details and you want to know exactly what you need to do, and you don't want to be mistaken from something I told you, don't hold me accountable. I try to give you the most accurate information I can, but read those details because it'll give you the fine print, like what counts as a qualified order. Some zinc. I did get airborne. In Arizona, I had to like actually throw out my contacts because the air was so dry that my contacts were irritating my eyes. And I told Joanna that I don't snore, Joanna Niederheiser, and the first night I got there, I was so tired and my nose was stuffy from the dry air. So I was a snoring first-time roommate and I was waking myself up. It was so bad. So I learned my lesson when going to dry climates that I need eye drops and I need moisturizer. Moisturize my nose or I snore. Okay? That's what I learned from my trip. Only 2 place order, so I've been star promoter for over 2 years. So this year I'm shooting for real workers. Yes, it is. You can't force people to want to do their Avon business. So the more people you recruit, the more chances you are to have a good representative in there that you can work with. Work with the people who are at the top, so top sales, top recruiters, and work with those who are participating. So those people that are interacting with you, those are the people that you want to work closely with. Any size order, okay, but to be a qualified recruit. 150. Looks like you guys are sorting out the qualified recruit question. You can also always call the leadership desk to ask specific questions like that. Zicam. Yes, I am loaded up on meds. 150 in either the first or second and pays. Okay. Title counts ambassador. To get mentor bonus, they must title promotion bonus, and your title promotion is based on your title as of campaign 2. So go open that support guide and you'll see all those details. Okay, so 100, it looks like we've agreed that the first order of your new representative has to be, their first or second order has to be 150. Bought sweats. I know it was cooler there than I'm used to, with the air being so dry. I'm by Chicago, so it's windy and cold and snowy and depressing in the winter. Oh no, I didn't see your video of snoring, Sarah. I'm glad I wasn't videotaped doing it. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you, Dawn. I'm glad you enjoyed the meeting. Finally got the hubby signed up as co-app. Can I add him to the team? Of course you can. So those of you guys who are building a strong, bigger Avon business, make sure you have a co-app on your account if you do not have a will. I like to plan if I'm ever gonna die. So wouldn't want to build this huge business and then my husband not be able to have control over it. So before my brain surgery, we put him on as a co-app. That way, if anything ever happened to me, he can make decisions. Better to be prepared for the worst, right? Okay, and hope for the best. Is the new Avon Canada, USA, and Puerto Rico, but not Mexico? Those are the areas we can sell. You guys are testing me. New Avon, I don't know which countries that includes. I do know that we can only sell within the United States, and we can only sign up reps within the United States. I will comment on what I know, and the rest of it, ask Avon Corporate. All right, Patricia is going to be in the Bahamas. You can only sell in your country. Yes, so we can only sell in the U.S. Just been a rep. Glad I signed up. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Happy to help. If you have no more questions, I will go through these Q&As right here, and then I will sign off if you guys are done here. If you start in campaign 3, are you still going to get the fast start of 40% for your first 7 campaigns? So I believe that started. Let's see if I can find my slide. Effective C4. So it would be the old Kickstart rules if you placed your first order in campaign 3 or earlier. I always got confused when I was new to leadership about when people count. So they always count when they place that first order. So if you have an appointment and they never ever place an order, they don't count as an addition. If you have an appointment in campaign 3, they place their first order in campaign 4, they are an addition to your campaign 4 totals. Is it possible to earn 8,000 points to take the kids? I wish. But I think there is a buy-in option for you to be able to take kids. So I shouldn't say unfortunately because they're already gifting so much, but we can earn two places, and I think that you can buy in if you want to bring kids. I missed it, but what do new reps earn percentage for starting? So it depends on when you start, but if you start campaign 4 or later, you are on this chart for earning 40%. And alrighty. So I hope you guys liked the presentation. Again, I am off I'm a jet setter this month. I am off tomorrow with my oldest sister, Sarah, to go to a business conference in Florida. I will be back on Monday, so if you have signed up for my boot camp, I will be scheduling stuff to happen as I'm gone Monday, but I will be more active Tuesday and beyond. And if the class goes well, I probably will do it monthly. And thank you guys so much. And I will send out the recording in case you want to print out notes and go back over anything. Have a great night, and let's see you in Atlantis. Woo! Yay! Good night, guys. Thank you.